The remaining snow falls from the branches, new birds herald upon the upcoming spring.
When all the snow has disappeared, spring shall arrive.
Spring is the perfect season for sightseeing. It's a shame you'll be busy with your duties, my lord. I must travel alone.
I don't hear any disappointment, my lady. In fact, there's a hint of satisfaction at my misfortune.
Our circumstances are different now. Since I have someone I care about, I want to share everything I encounter with you.
If you find any intriguing trinkets, you can send them back with your letters. I'll display them on my desk. It'll be as though I'm traveling with you as we make the most out of spring.
They won't make you miss me?
While reading documents, I'll wonder if you broke a willow's branch on your journey, as soon as I see the lush willows outside my window. When savoring fresh tea, I'll wonder where you're resting and which clear spring you've drunk water from. I don't need objects as reminders. I'll always think of you.
Now I feel reluctant to leave. Perhaps I should embark on short trips in nearby areas.
I never cared about how demanding my duties were, until now. When they restrained me, I almost wish I could transform into one of your belongings. You could carry me.
Oh. My lord sounds so melancholic. Is staying behind to watch over our house a significant grievance?
It's because a certain swallow decided to nest in my rafters. Catching a glimpse of the spring colors it brought, I can't help but be curious about the scenery outside my residence.
You can't leave Annan for long because of your duties, but we can still arrange short outings. Let's start with the spring excursion. It'll be like when we flew kites. I can teach you the activities you'd like to do.
Aside from being unremarkable at flying kites, I wouldn't say my skills in flower appreciation, hiking, and boating are good. I'll have to trouble my lady for guidance.
Inside the restaurant, a sugar figurine artisan is showing off his craftsmanship. Children eagerly crowd around him.
I can't see! Stop pushing! Ah!
Be careful.
Zayne catches the boy just before he falls, but the sugar horse in the boy's hand slips. Its tail breaks.
My horse! Ah!
Don't cry. Do you want me to get you a new one? Hearing the commotion, I'll hurry over and quickly grab a freshly made sugar figurine from the display.
That won't do. Pick a different one. This is mine.
Upon closer inspection, I see it's an exquisitely detailed female martial artist. Her robes are flying as if she's frozen mid-leap.
I only want my horse! It must be in so much pain!
I have an idea.
Zayne pulls out half a piece of shaotang from his sleeve. God. He presses it to the broken tail and twists. The tail is secured in its original position. Your horse isn't hurting anymore. A gentleman cured it.
They say every breakage brings safety and blessings.
The boy beams, clutching the repaired horse. I look at the female martial artist in my hand. Then I turn to Zayne and pretend to accuse him. Aha! Someone is using his restaurateur privileges to hire a sugar figurine artisan for his own delight.
It's a decisive business decision. Since it's almost New Year's, parents are walking around with their children. Other establishments use street performers. I figured we could stand out by offering sugar art instead. The results have been fruitful. You can check the ledgers.
I raise the martial artist figurine and playfully use it to tap him. There's no ulterior motive. Then I'll keep this. Suddenly, Zayne catches my wrist. His grip is gentle yet impossible to shake off. He leans down and carefully bites the figurine's tiny hair bun. The dignified warrior now looks cute and silly. You bit me.
Indeed, there were no ulterior motives. However, I won't deny the fact that I took advantage of the situation. This is mine. I paid for it with my own coin.
The sugar glistens on his lips. Before I know it, I'm leaning in. Is it sweet? Let me try. But Zayne tilts my chin away and I can only stare at the little boy who's still holding his candy.
There are children present.
Miss, do you want him to fix your sugar figure too?
Watch the boy frolic away, then Zayne exhales the breath he was holding. I guess all that sugar sweetened your tongue. You're good at coddling children now.
Maybe it's because you're standing next to me. When I was stationed at the northern border, there was a rumor that said my name alone could stop babies from crying at night.
Is that so? I believe the rumour should be revised, since the raids have ceased in the Northern Territories. Parents hang doll gods in their children's rooms for New Year's. They pray a kind general will keep them safe during the night. And the general in those paintings suspiciously resembles a certain lord I know. He likes sugar as well. The restaurant accepts custom banquet orders for noble houses. Since the year is about to end, our business is prospering. Yanshao is full of high-ranking officials and Zayne can't miss showing his face. That means I must handle all social affairs. One day I returned after yet another round of banquets.
You worked hard today. Did everything go well?
Before I even walked past the front gate of the minister's residence, I had listened to a lecture of rules and etiquette. I was this close to silencing the steward. But I followed your advice and kept saying things such as, "Your wisdom is unmatched, and I'm honoured by your kindness." I somehow survived the ordeal. I rub my cheeks that are sore from smiling all day. Zayne notices, stands up and takes down the restaurant sign.
I suppose the restaurateur is tired. We're closing early today. The Western Market is hosting a dragon dance for New Year's. Would you like to see it together?
The marketplace is alive with noise and colour. Gongs and drums thunder as a dragon dance troupe chases after a glittering orb ahead. The troupe leads forwards, but he misses the beat and knocks a small spring banner loose. The banner flutters through the air. Zayne catches it with ease.
Honored guest, you caught our lucky banner. In accordance with Yunshao's tradition, you owe us a display of skill.
I held up the banner and waved it teasingly at Zayne. This is New Year's good luck. Don't drop it.
I'll surpass your expectations.
I toss the banner. Zayne steps into a nearby welcome drum and uses it to jump. His figure soars and sleeves flying as if he were an azure. Woohoo. Luanyao? Oh god, I have no idea. Spreading its wings. He effortlessly flips the banner while in mid-air. It spins in a graceful arc before landing back in its starting position. Good fortune is meant to be shared. Everyone, please visit our restaurant tomorrow.
Our restaurateur will serve free new liquor to bring a year of prosperity.
Amidst the cheers, we leave the dragon dance troupe behind. Around us, the calls of street vendors rise and fall in a lively chorus. Zayne, I want those freshly steamed buns.
I'll buy them.
Zayne, I want those steaming hot lamb buns.
I'll wait in line.
And don't forget to get some almond tea.
I'd like to inform my esteemed restaurateur that I have yet to learn how to be in two places at once.
I bite into the hot, fragrant food, and just like that, the stress of the past few days melts away.
Slow down. Don't burn yourself.
Zayne gently tucks the loose strands of my hair that are near my ear.
Yun Xiao is lively, but it doesn't have Anlan's peace. When spring arrives and we're home, we'll fly kites outside the city.
Who would have thought that managing a restaurant in Yunshao would be more exhausting than being a noble lady in Anlan?
If it's too overwhelming, you can leave. The restaurant is nothing more than a front. I only wish for you to enjoy yourself, regardless of where you are or what role you're playing. And remember, you have the wealth of a lord to support you.
Your words make me feel better.
There is one condition. Don't quit your post at the Lord's residence.
Business is going well, so we hired a few more servers to keep up with the orders. After closing for the night, a shadowy figure moves along the restaurant wall and vaults into the backyard. Once it disappears, Zayne and I leave our hiding spot that is behind the roof tiles. When did you realise something wasn't right about him?
It was during the day of his trial shift. He played the part of a server well. He's quick. But reflexes are hard to fake. I tipped a teapot on purpose to see how he'd react. He wasn't what he pretended to be.
I figured it out earlier than that. I saw him scouting the place before he started working.
Your eyes are sharper than mine.
Pity. He'd be a good server if he were a little more patient. I could have gotten 2 more days of free labour out of him. We knew this would happen eventually. With the traitor still hidden in the Lord's residence, our movements were bound to be exposed. Zayne forged a false memorial and deliberately spread fake intel about the hiding place. What will we do with him?
Since we caught him,
A deafening crash echoes and smoke billows out. I gape at the kitchen. Was that part of the plan too?
Maybe I praised him too soon. Apparently, he's not the brightest spy.
I mean, that snack was still on the stove. We drag the unconscious thief out of the smoky kitchen and quickly tie him up. He tried to burn the memorial and the evidence, but there was gunpowder hidden inside the package.
Since it's a forgery, the details had to be flawless.
The stove deserved better. Can it be saved?
I'm afraid that's impossible. We'll ensure it's rebuilt tomorrow. For now, I could cook you a late-night meal.
A red clay stove burns brightly in the cool night air. Noodle soup bubbles in a clay pot, and a braised pork knuckle sits on the cutting boards. Zayne cleans his dagger with liquor, and then he moves it under the moonlight. The blade flashes as he slices the pork into paper-thin, perfectly sized pieces. The clouds etched onto the hilt prove the weapon was forged by a master blacksmith. Isn't it a little excessive to use it to cut pork knuckle?
I took it from the battlefield. If you like it, it's yours. It cuts through anything with ease. Ordinary locks don't stand a chance against it.
Won't that waste all the skills my shifu taught me? You should keep it. Then you can slice fruit for me whenever I want.
All right. If peace truly arrives, we'll be able to put away every weapon. Or only use them for small, harmless matters, such as this.
Zayne wipes the dagger clean and slides it back into the sheath. The noodle soup steam mingles with the air. It's warm and fragrant.
Cooking food for your beloved in the last month of the year, and using this blade to do so. It's an auspicious sign for the year ahead.
The thief soon confesses that the steward in the Lord's residence has been working with the enemy. Zayne moved fast to deal with every spy. At the end of the year, we visit the temple to pray. Hopefully the inset smoke will carry away the trouble and danger that have been looming over us. A cat is lazily sprawled atop a temple donation box.
This master cat has been cultivating spirit here for 4 years. The monks found it on the day I visited the temple for the first time.
Can I pet it?
Not yet. You must wash your hands first. Then, you need to make an offering. Otherwise, it'll jump onto the shrine and meow until everyone is aware of your transgression.
I follow Zayne's instructions and the cat rolls over. It reveals its belly for a rub, as if satisfied with my efforts. In front of the Kaijuang ceremony chamber, people line up with all sorts of items. Things bought to be blessed with their wishes may come true. There are longevity locks, calligraphy brushes for the imperial exams in spring.
The incense is said to be effective. Individuals from every walk of life visit this place for blessings.
Oh, if I'd known, I would have bought your sunpan to pray for better profits.
You didn't need to. With all the calculating you're doing, I can practically hear a swanpan rattling in your mind.
Swanpan, okay. Swanpan. Yeah, that's... See, that seems about right. But, you know, I think I'm going to butcher it either way. Swanpan. Okay, rattling in your mind. We head towards the tree covered in wish plaques. Some people crouch to write their wishes, while others stand on their tiptoes to hang them on the branches. Where did you hang yours in past years?
Near the thickest branch. They remove the old ones regularly. However, I doubt you'll find them.
We walk between rows of wooden plaques. Crimson ribbons sway past our shoulders like drifting clouds. What sorts of wishes did you make here?
Would you like to guess?
I'm assuming peaceful rivals, a safe country, and happy citizens?
Those are part of my duty. I don't make wishes for matters I'm obligated to uphold.
I'm about to press in when a breeze passes. The wooden plaques clatter softly against one another. A faded red ribbon comes loose and gently floats down. It lands in my hair as if the wind pinned it to a spring accessory to me. Ah!
I suppose someone's wish can't wait to be fulfilled. It's asking for your assistance.
Zayne removes the ribbon for me, then he looks at the wishing plaque it belongs to. What's wrong? I lean in to read the words. Her whereabouts are not known. When pear blossoms bloom next spring, I shall brew tea and wait. My wish is to welcome her arrival. The handwriting is familiar. I look at the date. It's right before Zayne and I reunited in Anlan.
Remarkable. It actually came true. I should bring the swanpan next time.
Thinking back to the first time he was here to make a wish, a realization dawns on me. All the wish plaques you left were for me? Back then, it was a chance encounter. Until we crossed paths again, we were worlds apart. Each of us pursued our own path.
When I had no means of contacting you, I could only make a wish. But if I could act, I would never sit and wait. All my wishes came true now that you are here.
An incense burner stands beside the temple hall, where fulfilled wish plaques are cast into the flames. The smoke curls upwards. Somewhere in the distance, the temple bell tolls.
Old wishes have been fulfilled. It's time to write new ones.
We walk into the incense table. Zayne dips the brush into cinnabar ink and writes, I wish I can return here with her year after year. I take the brush and add my own words beside his. I also have the same wish. We tie the wooden plaque to a branch and the moment feels satisfying. Our wishes for the future quietly wait in the temple's incense smoke for the next spring. When the procession from Anna finally reaches the outskirts of Yunshao, Zayne joins them. At the Imperial Assembly, he presents the sealed memorial which exposes the corruption. An army official shielded subordinates who were stealing and selling gunpowder. After the scheme was exposed, the army official secretly sent his trusted men to conspire with the mole inside the Lord's residence. It was an attempt to steal and destroy the evidence. The powers that once acted in his favour now choose to remain on the sidelines. The incident shakes the foundations of the royal court. Enraged, the emperor has the mastermind thrown into prison. All implicated officials are stripped of their posts and put under investigation. Inside a tavern, the storyteller slams down his wooden block with a crisp crack.
In the throne room, His Majesty asked what reward his lordship desired. Imagine! And what did our lord request? Jewelry! They say the gunpowder incident was resolved quickly because the lord often makes fireworks for his wife. That's how he immediately noticed the irregularities.
This story is becoming more outrageous. I need to tell Zayne. I leave the tavern and head towards our meeting spot by the bridge. From a distance, I can already see Zayne. He's holding a lantern, its warm glow enveloping him like a soft ring of light. You're the talk of the town, my lord. Why aren't you at the banquet?
I escaped. The New Year's festival. The night and scenery are perfect. And of course, wherever my fair lady goes, I shall be there.
Zayne takes my hand. We stand side by side.
There will be fireworks over the river tonight. This is the best spot to see them.
Sparks rise into the night sky and explode with a soft crackling. The first one blooms into a gentle snow white. Smoke is akin to jasmine as it unfurls. Layered and soft, its edges glow faintly pink. That's...
When we were fighting bandits, we rescued an old craftsman who was knowledgeable about gunpowder. I asked him to teach me how to make better fireworks. I spent a few nights fiddling with them after the restaurant closed. Fortunately, I finished them in time for New Year's. I wanted you to be the first person to see my work.
So that storyteller wasn't making up everything. I ran and threw my arms around him. I said I like it.
What? The fireworks are too loud. I couldn't hear you.
I said... Zayne leans in as if to listen more carefully. At this distance, I can see the joy in his eyes. You're exactly like the doting lord in the novel.
Since my lady is pleased, they can expect a generous reward once we return to Anlan.
In the middle of our laughter, I suddenly feel a small weight in my hair. I reach up and find an exquisite spring tassel banner accessory. Another new surprise?
A New Year's gift.
The banner depicts a pair of swallows. It's as if they might fly away at a moment's notice while carrying spring in their beaks.
When swallows return, spring heads back to the earth, and everything begins anew. In the new year, may you remain as free as a swallow. I hope you'll soar through the clouds, brush past willows, and chase the spring wind.
Aren't you afraid I might fly away and never return?
We already made a promise to each other. Also, wouldn't you say I know you too well by now? No shackle can restrain a noble thief who walks on ascending clouds to steal from the moon. However, I have my own tricks.
Oh! He intertwines his fingers with mine and holds them. It's as if I'm wrapped up in a soft net.
I wish to leave a gentle trace of longing in your heart, so the more I let go, the more willing you are to stay.
I tightly squeeze his hand in response. How devious. Zayne's gaze falls on the accessory in my hair.
I'm not someone who simply waits. Swallows always fly in pairs. Wherever you go, I shall accompany you and return to your side.